In more recent years, groups like the Brady Campaign, the Giffords Group, and Everytown have grown in prominence on the back of increasingly frequent and publicized mass shootings. And while these groups pale in comparison to the juggernaut that is the NRA, there's an even bigger kid on the block lobbying for gun control: the mainstream media. Pew Research reports that after the Sandy Hook shooting in 2012, newspaper journalists used the term gun control more frequently than the terms NRA, Second Amendment, and gun rights combined. Similar findings were collected from television broadcasts as well. This shift was reflected on Twitter, with 64% of tweets supporting gun control in the 3 days following the attack. When the initial outpouring of support eroded in the week after, only 30% of the Twitter conversation called for more gun control versus 35% opposing further restrictions. In fact, the research shows that support for gun control on social media is almost entirely driven by the mainstream news cycles. The dark implication, of course, is that the news cycle following a mass shooting greatly benefits the gun control lobby, even though these shootings make up less than 1% of gun homicides in the US year after year. But once the headlines fade, the view of Americans, even in liberal strongholds like Berkeley, are not reflected in the anti-gun rhetoric on display in the media.